On the Western Valley Railway, there was a new station being built on Digby's branch line, and it's called Blandford Station. Here, Digby and Layla with their trains come to it daily. It is a very nice place to be this time of year, and several people come to the station to run the branch line passenger trains that the other engines like Kyle and Taffy sometimes pulls around the day. Despite how nice the station looks, the track not so far from it is very bumpy. There was even a sign near it that warns the engines of the bumpy track ahead. The engines had to remember to go slow over the tracks, otherwise there could be an accident. Some occurrences had happened with this though, like for example, Taffy always remembered to go over it slowly, whereas Kyle... Whoa! And then Digby had to go over it slowly. The next day, Digby and Layla were at the yards with a new engine. Miss Edwards had brought him to help with the extra work on the branch line. His name is Stephen, and it was his first day on the railway. However, Stephen thought the engines were being silly to tell him about the bent rails. "What's the deal with that track anyway? I bet I could go over it really fast." "Don't be ridiculous, Stephen. If you went real fast over the track, you go off faster than any other engine. I know it happens to Kyle when he had an accident with his train load of freight cars, and he's been going so fast that he even came off the track. Digby is right. Besides, if you dare go past the track very fast, you'll crash just like that." "Puh! That's preposterous. Back home, I never had many accidents, and I've never once come off the rails. Those accidents may have happened to you lot, but that will never happen to me. Now, if you excuse me, Miss Edwards needs me to pull passengers." Wow, Stephen is such a jerk. I can tell he's not going to listen. Don't take any notice of him, Layla. If he does crash, he'll find out eventually what we've told him about before. The next day, Stephen was resting in the siding when Miss Edwards came over to him. "Stephen, I need you to go to the yard and collect a special goods train. Sandy was going to take it, but she is feeling ill this morning, so you must take it to Blandford Station. They need their supplies, and you must be aware of the bumpy track when you get there." "Yes, Miss Edwards. You can count on me." "That's good. Run on now. You don't want to waste time." Soon Stephen was coupled to the goods train and shoved down to the main line to take the track down to the branch line. Stephen began going faster and faster. He was having a splendid run. It was, until then, he came to a bumpy track not so far from Blandford Station. He thought about what Digby and Layla had said yesterday. Those two are being stupid. I bet I'll go as fast as I can to get to the other side to deliver my train. Yeah, sure. That's what I'll do. Stephen pumped his pistons and shoved closer to the bumpy track. Then there was trouble. Whoa! Stephen's driver and fireman had jumped clear before the crash, but the roads were in a big mess. and poor Stephen was badly damaged. Ouch! Luckily, the station master was nearby and had heard the commotion. He quickly went to call for help. Soon, Digby arrived with the breakdown train to clear the mess. And Layla came to take away the unhurt freight cars. Miss Edwards was on board, and she was cross. I know it was your first day coming to work with all my engines since yesterday, Stephen, but I've heard that Digby and Layla had told you to never go fast over the Bumpy Track. That's how your speed limits has gotten you into trouble. If you would have listened to them about it, you wouldn't be in this mess. Right now, you'll be going to the works to be mended. Perhaps this accident did teach you a thing or two about danger notices. When Stephen was back on the rails, Digby took him to the engine works. Stephen was soon being fixed. He was feeling sad. He wished now he wouldn't have been so stubborn.